What's up everyone? Last time, all 4 groups were thrown in a hazard course. Many of them failed to survive the challenge, and only the select few of them managed to pass. Snowy the Ninetails and Gyra the Ginger from Group Arctozolt, Eep the Pokelab and Marble the Sark from Group Arctowish, Artemis the Espion from Group Dracowish, and no one from Group Dracozolt. Thus, Groups Dracozolt and Dracowish were up to elimination. So, what are your thoughts on the recent challenge? Let's check it out. Also, Subject X was assigned a mission, and it was a success, one more sabotage point for them. The code hidden inside one of the rooms during the challenge was also found, and not by one, but just 2 Pokemon at once. I won't tell them the names though. From now on, I am Beat the Prepla, like it? Considering change the nickname anyways. To be honest, I am not sure what to do in a situation where there is a trap out there and when you feel safe but then another trap. Jeez, how you can escape that easily? Okay, calm down Pip, thank goodness you won, at least. And Mobile and me survived, and that is good. Since we are in February, we can still give each other a gift, hugs, and find a girlfriend here, and kiss her, right? Right.
Wow, that challenge was stressful. I somehow managed to win that challenge and get my team to not lose. Good luck to Group Dracozolt and Dracovish at the elimination.
So, after those gangs saved from being leaderless, now that Fumika's back. And seems like I'm the happiest one among the bunch, mainly because I've been trusting her since the first day of the team's formation, and she also sees me as the trusty fella. Heck, if she were Lord Nobunaka, I would be run. And yet seems like she'd rather see me as a partner, much like how Geti Chinchiro sees Lord Munishige. Also, very Snowy, my second nickname. Fumika gave me that name for the sake of simplicity. I mean, calling me Seth somehow feels waste to her. So guys, for any of you who feel the same, feel free to call me Snowy as well. I'll go by both nicknames from now on. Finally a break from this. While Johnny wasn't a nice way to go out, at least I'm not bad for elimination this time. Still, I have a feeling I know who might be given how teams can be, but I am not holding my breath. I sure do hope that we don't lose again. I'm getting sick of losing. Maybe I need to rethink my strategy for challenges. Then again, this last one just came down to luck. Damn it, we lost! Still, I lucked it out and managed to find me in the immunity room almost by accident. This challenge was tough, and we couldn't win. Shit! So much for our winning streak. I can't exactly complain because I am immune, but this is still not good. Otherwise, we'll learn from our mistakes. Just gotta make sure we don't lose again. Haven't done one of this in a while, so I'll do it now. Oh boy, the combination hasn't been easy and quite tough. I'm not doing well, time zones aren't in my favor here. But hopefully I can redeem myself next challenge. I am hurting by my laser. This is ridiculous. If somebody is the last one standing, so let me know. Why does Mike talk to me all the time? I just want to honestly snack Mike. I'm not joking, I just want him to shut up. He says sorry every time. He just needs to stop talking to me. He is very aggravating. Welcome to the elimination room. You two are here because you got the highest number of votes. Jin Min, with your 2 previous successes, you became a big threat to other test subjects. Fresh the deal, you also seem to be the weaker link of your own group. And the next failed subject to be discarded is... neither of them, because the subject X used 3 sabotage points to interfere with elimination. And the test subject they chose to eliminate was... Big Steve, the Dracowish. Surprised to see this outcome? Regarding Big Steve? Probably not. But regarding Subject X interference, that was a big shock to you, right? It served multiple goals. First, to get rid of someone who was inactive for 3 challenges straight. Second, to demonstrate to you that the threat posted by Subject X is real, that they could easily eliminate anyone else with 3 sabotage points that they just earned in the previous challenges. And third, to perfectly balance the teams for our next challenge. And this action by itself was also a mission given to Subject X by me, and by completing it, one sabotage point will be refunded. What? You have some complaints against me? Then find out the identity of Subject X before you become their next target. You have plenty of time. And now for something completely different. First of all, the group pairings in the upcoming experiment. Once again, it will be group Dracovish and Dracozold versus group Arctovish and Arctozold. Also, you may have noticed that Jim Bernard's scouting has disappeared, right? I will do my best to bring him back, but he will be excluded from this challenge, but not from elimination should he decide to return. And of course, if Jimbo doesn't return by the time this challenge ends, he will be the next failed test subject, along with whoever else is eliminated after this challenge. And now for the experiment itself. You may have been prepared for a hazard course, but can you prepare yourselves for this? The theme of the next experiment is breeding. For this kind of experiment, I would like for you to produce Pokemon X. You know how those X are made, right? The challenge itself is simple. The team that managed to produce the greatest number of X wins. Now, before you start throwing tantrums to my address, I would like to point to you one thing. I don't care about your levels of personal relationship and such. You're my test subjects, and all we want from you are X. You understand? Now, there are several ways for you to tackle this challenge. The first and the most straightforward way is for two Pokemon of different genders and compatible egg groups to breed with each other. This is done in a simple manner. Both subjects message to us with who they want to breed. Once you confirm their intentions, they will enter a breeding phase. It will last 18 hours, and during that time they must not post anything in general or team chats. Once the breeding phase ends, if their egg groups were compatible, a new egg will be produced. But if someone breaks the silence, or if the partners were not compatible, the breeding process will be interrupted, and no egg will be produced. And obviously, you can only breed with each partner only once. The entire challenge lasts 7 days, thus you will have about 7 opportunities to breed, maybe even 8 if you are good enough. There is also a second possibility you need to keep in mind. You can breed with a test subject from the opposing team. Of course, both must be compatible for the egg to be produced. After the breeding phase ends, both partners can decide which team gets to keep the egg. They can allow the other team to keep the egg, for example. But the other, straightforward way, as it happens during real-life divorces, is to battle it out. Each of the former breeding partners will battle against each other in Pokemon Showdown, 3-on-3 battles, along with 2 of their teammates. There are some restrictions, of course. First, your teammates must provide you with a move pool, and second, you can only pick a battle partner as long as they are not in the breeding phase themselves. If the divorce process is not resolved in 24 hours after the breeding, then the egg will be lost to both teams. Don't bother waiting for your battle partner to finish their own breeding. Naturally, there are also some test subjects that doesn't have any gender, like Bolivia the Clay Doll or Bailey the Rotom, and for some others, there are simply not enough Pokemon of the opposite gender to breed. But we have a perfect solution to this problem. An ideal breeding partner for every Pokemon is Ditto, and we even have 2 of them. Fridge the Ditto and our own shiny Ditto. Whichever team managed to breed with Ditto will keep the egg. For this purpose, Fridge the Ditto will be separated from their team. He can freely breed with anyone, but Fridge's sole objective will be to breed with Pokemon of 10 different types in total. Should Fridge fail this objective, they will be placed on elimination along with the losing team. As for our own shiny Ditto, in order to breed with him, each team must select 2 representatives. Shiny Ditto will then assign each of those representatives a simple task or a mini-game, and the one who managed to win Shiny Ditto's favor will be the one with the right to breed with them. And after 18 more hours, Shiny Ditto will be available once again. Make sure your new representatives will be ready by then. Fridge, on the other hand, is a free spirit, but they can also do it in the same manner as Shiny Ditto, as long as it helps them to complete their objective. Finally, there is also a way for you to earn Code Clue, and it will involve your interaction with co-host Shiny Ditto. There will be 7 different tasks assigned each team representative. And during one of those specific tasks, the one who managed to complete it will be given another code clue along with the egg. I have explained everything I could about this challenge. The experiment starts in 1 hour after this announcement. So, what are you waiting for, folks? Start reading with each other. We want to see some eggs.